Jeff Robinson, City of Rollway, county employee and a member of CWA Local 1080. Last month I was here and I presented CWA's findings regarding the county's purchase of selection of health insurance for county employees last year. I'm not going to get into that tonight, other than to say that we do stand by our findings. Tonight we're here to offer a couple of practical solutions. CWA and a couple other unions have worked with a group called the Citizens Campaign. This is a good government organization that tries to come up with innovative ways for county government, or all governments, to save money. They have a project, an ongoing project called the Best Price Insurance Purchasing. And the way this works is a county, for example, would enact an ordinance. You don't have to enact an ordinance, but we recommend it, in which a broker would be selected by competitive bidding, of course. And that broker would be, the broker who's hired would be paid a set fee by the county. In other words, he would agree to take no fees from the insurance companies. Insurance companies would agree to not pay him any money. And then, of course, there would be a minimum of 3 bids. At least one of them would have to be the state health benefits plan. Now, as you can see, under such a scenario, you're going to rest assured that the broker is going to be loyal to you. He's going to work on your behalf. And it's obvious why. There's an ethical dilemma the way it's set up now. This is a tried and true, proven way to purchase health insurance and to hire a broker. I have a list of a number of cities and towns throughout New Jersey that have successfully implemented this way of purchasing health insurance and hire a broker. I don't have to go through all of them, but one I have to really point out is Freeholder Carter's hometown of Plainfield, which has enacted such an ordinance and now pays a broker just a set fee. Most of the time, but not all the time, the broker under such a scenario will choose the state health benefits plan. It's usually the cheapest one, but not always. And I just want to clear up one misconception, that CWA and the other unions want the county to go into the state health benefits plan for all employees. That's not the case. We want the county to go into the best, most cost-effective plan to save money, which could be used to save jobs, properly fund county programs, and save county dollars. Because after all, we're, besides being county employees, we're also taxpayers. We offer this suggestion in all sincerity. We are not out to embarrass the county. We're out here to help you save money. We're county employees. We didn't like what happened last year with the layoffs, and you asked us for some solutions. Here's a solution that, if it was implemented last year, we believe could have saved $5.8 million and saved some jobs. So, you know, we really hope that you will take serious these recommendations. Again, there's a whole list of towns, cities across the state that are saving a lot of money doing this. And the only other thing I could say is that we will be willing to meet with you on this. And the state, the Citizens Campaign, they also will be willing to meet with you, to sit down and explain to you how other cities and towns across the state have successfully saved money by changing the way they hire or pay a broker. And real quick, some of the other places around the state: Camden, Hoboken, Patterson, Perth Amboy, school boards and the municipalities. Although they didn't enact an ordinance, just recently the County of Essex decided that they were going to hire a broker and pay him by a fee. That's pretty significant, we think. So, again, with all sincerity, we really are offering this, and we're willing to sit down with you and hope you take it serious. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
The thing is a little lengthy, but I'll try to. It's on the report on Brown & Brown did. Last week I didn't have a copy of the report, now I do. And, whoa, yeah, the state health benefit program would be $5.6 million cheaper and 12% cheaper. But Brown & Brown added a couple of things to the report. The first was a presumption that the state health benefit rates would go up roughly 9% for the full year, even though the increase came in half the year. They applied like a 9% figure to everything, even though the rates, which were 8.5%, would go into effect 1/1/13. So that part, which was $3.7 million in the report, should have been around $1.7 million. So that was an inflation that's really unforgivable. I mean, that's the obvious there. The other thing is the runout. $7.7 million was added to the state health benefit total. Now, that runout was paid. July 25th, 2012, Cigna did get a check. But that $7.7 million was not added to the Horizon total. So making it look like the state health benefit program was expensive. Now, the excuse provided by Brown and Brown last week just made no sense. And this is where you can attack me personally. It was described as a premium lag, which means, unless I'm mistaking this, it's paid 2 months later. So the savings from a premium lag would be interest over that 2-month period, or roughly $100,000, $200,000, not the full premium, because you're actually paying it to them. So it looked like a phony excuse, and pretty transparent after I saw the study. And also related to that, the controller, Matthew Boxer, did a study February 2012, pretty much trying to encourage people to go to the state health benefit plan. And Essex County was an example, and their brokerage fees were $400,000 annually compared to Union County, which is $800,000, and they want to go to another broker too. So the $800,000 that Brown & Brown is charging seems exorbitant in light of that study. And anyone who defends Brown & Brown, you might want to reconsider, because there was a case brought to this week where the city of Providence sued Buck Consultants for a fairly minor error. Their pension plan is $900 million underfunded, a disaster. 30% is going to go bankrupt. Buck made a little error, $10 million, and they're sued. They're in court, they're embarrassed, it's all over the press. Now, what Brown & Brown did in these two instances, I think consideration should be given to bringing them out. And the explanation I've heard and looking at the report made absolutely no sense. And the reporters I talked to couldn't understand it either. Now, if you understand it, enlighten me. Oh, good. Finished. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Tony DeVere from Brown & Brown is here to answer those.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and ladies and gentlemen, freeholders. If the gentleman would like to look at the report on the documentation on the 9% state health benefits increase, 6 months was used because the county plan goes from July through June, and the state health benefits plan increases their premium rates on obviously January 1st through December 31st. So if the gentleman would look at the monthly totals on the report, it is a monthly increase with the assumption on the 6 months, on the secondary 6 months of the state health benefits increase there. With regards to the second question on the premium lag arrangement, Horizon would only bill the county 10 months of premium for the length of the first year contract. So the 2 months of the premium lag was used as payment or a resource for the payment of the termination clause under the Cigna contract. So that was the reason why the $7.7 million was not denoted, noted on the Horizon premium, because the full 12 months of Horizon premium was shown.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Madam Chair, and if I may, it is important to note the state health benefit option was not available because all 22 unions would have to agree, and last year they did not. So placing with Horizon was the best possible option for this board and this county last year. Thank you.